Hey everyone, we're here again today with a live build. Today we're doing the Star Wars TIE Fighter. This is set number 9492. And this set has 413 pieces. It was released in 2012. Now you can see I got all the pieces here. There's no box. This is a set that I already had assembled at one time, disassembled it, and now gonna reassemble it just for you guys, just for you kids, because that's what I do. So this set comes with 3 minifigures, and I'm gonna do a review of this set also, so we'll go in more depth of them. But we have this pilot, this, let's see what it's called. I've got the brick set pulled up. All right, so this is an Imperial officer. Then you have the Death Star Trooper, and then you have R5-J2, the droid. And of course he's black droid, because the bad guys wear black. So those are the minifigures. So let's get into the build. It is a one booker, which is good. And I think it's a one booker, if I remember right. The 2 wings you build at the same time. So it's like, basically you're building the middle portion and then 2 wings, that's it. But you'll be able to see that for yourself. All right, let's get into it. Hopefully I pulled all the right pieces. Spent 30 minutes or so last night pulling all the pieces out of the spare parts bins. It went fairly quickly. I keep them pretty organized. I know where to find everything. The problem is if I went too fast and missed something, I'll just have to pause the video and go find it. You guys won't even know. Won't even know I'm gone. Found them. Zoom in. There you go. I'll try to keep it zoomed in so you can kind of see the action. So I'm not really sorting these parts. I'm just kind of leaving them all spread out. About 400 pieces. It shouldn't be that bad to be able to kind of thumb through these. And of course, as we start building it, getting more built, it's going to be less and less pieces. I mean, I say that now. I'm the one building it. You guys are the ones watching it, so maybe driving you guys crazy. Sorry if it is. You can fast forward to the end. I'll still be here. See, it's going pretty quickly. Got the cab already built. That's where our TIE Fighter pilot will sit. So I can't wait to drop this one. And I can't wait because The reason why this is disassembled is it was already dropped once, but it wasn't on camera. It was just during normal play. It was being flown around the house, slipped out of the hand, and it fell. Now, what I'm not going to tell you is what happened when it hit the ground. That's what the whole dropping it on film is for. You're supposed to watch that. But what I'll tease it a little bit. I will tell you it's worth the watch. You should check it out whenever I get that video up. Definitely, if all else comes together right, will be an entertaining video. I'm just saying, check it out. You be the judge of it. Don't tell me I forgot something. I think I did. Curses. Actually, no, I did. Alright. I'm gonna pause it. You won't even know I'm gone. I'm back. Did you miss me? No? I forgot my light bluish gray 2x3. Got it now? So we're basically just building up this cab. No exciting pieces yet, but we're starting to get into the meat of it here. I'll try to help explain what's going on as we go through it. So here's where we start. We've got some yellow Technic bricks with pinholes. Now looking at the picture, there's no yellow, no red, there's no blue. All we see is pretty much gray and black, shades of gray and black. So what could be going on with that yellow? Well, I can tell you right now, I mean, you probably guessed it already, it's gonna be hidden. But it is needed to hold on the wings, because it's actually held on, or supported a little bit by some Technic. Okay, we're at step 16 now, and here's the first of some Technic pieces. It's this pin with lift arm. Put one in there, and there should be another one in here. There it is. There we go. You can see that pin moves in that brick, but we'll stabilize it here in a second. Now we got a couple other bricks, Technic bricks with friction pins in them. And we've got to be careful on these steps because they're looks the same, but you can see they're on opposite corners across the way here. So they make you build two, but you really have to look at the instructions and be careful. Make sure you're lining everything up right. Because once these are buried inside the model, it's a lot of disassembling to get them fixed up right. So now we're putting another set of them opposite hand here. Did that one a little wrong. All right, so there we go. So there's our Technic assembly. You can see we still have lift arms in there. I don't know if you can see through there. See that little axle, little cross sign? That axle, that's the same cross that's in this lift arm. So what's going to happen is there's going to be an axle that goes all the way through and ties in to that lift arm. And that is what will stabilize it, not let it move, and it will make for a lot stronger constructed model. So remember that. When we get to that step, I'll point that out again. But that is where our axle will be tying into. So now we're putting these plates on to help cover up this Technic mess that's underneath here. It's not a mess though. I like Technic. I enjoy seeing how they make it all come together with regular Lego models. Excuse me. Let's see here. I'm having trouble finding one piece. There it is, right in front of my eyes. I hate when that happens. It's right under your finger if you would just move it out of the way. All right. So quiet in here. Why is it so quiet? Doing it again. It's like I'm sure the pieces are right under my fingers. Probably should have sorted these now. I figured the more I build, the easier it'd be to find the pieces. What's going on here? It's not working that way. Two more yellow pieces. Two dark bluish gray bricks. Where are you? I know you're around here. There you are. Our Technic assembly is mostly hidden up now, with the exception of these two yellow plates we just put on there. You can still see through there. Well, the lighting's terrible. You can't really see through there, but the axle hole is still in there. And putting all these plates on the top has prevented that lift arm that once could move up and down cannot move up and down anymore. So that's nice and stabilized in there. Now we just gotta get a few G slopes on here. These slopes are covering up that yellow. It's happening again. Okay. One, two. So many small cheese slopes. Got some big long slopes here. I grabbed the wrong piece out of the spare parts. Looks like we are going to have a cash register on the side here. I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably go get the right one. Let me see, make sure I got the other one. Where's it at? Here's the long slopes I'm talking about. They're 4 long, 1 high. It's pretty cool. See, that slope should be undecorated like this one, except we got a cash register. So I'll be back. I'm back again with the right slope. And I know some of you kids may be saying, back again, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I do the filming in my office, in my home office, where I have a flat desk surface to build on. But I keep all of my spare parts in a bedroom, not in here. So I have to pause the video, go in there, find the right bin, pull the part, and then I'm back. It doesn't take long. I kind of know where everything's at. But you know, pausing the video, coming back, you never knew I was gone. It's like Back to the Future. Okay. So this is a pretty cool little step. Let me find the piece. If I can find the piece, where'd it go? If I don't touch anything, I'll find it. There it is. So it's this ridge tile. It's basically double sloped. I don't know what the official name of it is. But then it's got this extending, this kind of cantilevered piece here. You can see I've created this pyramid shape by putting these other little 3 sloped pieces on. And then you have this piece, put it right next to it, and it fits perfectly on there. Check that out. So you basically created a 1, 2, 3 sloped piece from 3 pieces. It's nice that they fit on there. Like little surprises like that really makes you appreciate how well Lego does to develop all the different parts and how they create a lot of possibilities of connecting them. Well done. So the controls for this TIE Fighter are simply a trans red grille. You can see it sits right there in front of the pilot seat. Alright. We've got another Technic pin on the back here. And some double. Let's see what happened here. Oh, okay. That's confusing. So you've got this too wide, and they want us to put a jumper plate and this on these two. So it's confusing because they're telling you to put one hanging off the side and then put the jumper plate on the end. I figured it out. Jumper plate. Where's the bows? Light bluish gray bow. Man, all of this, thought it'd be easy with all this gray, but it's really kind of hard because it all blends together. I was pulling all the pieces of this and I was like, oh, that's gonna be an easy build. Just fly through this thing. Not so much. Too much gray. Making it harder. Okay. Got one of these. Point towards the back. A plate with a pinhole? What could that ever be for? Do you kids know what that's for? Put it in the comments right now. You'll win a prize. Just don't put your eye out while you're putting in that comment. I'll reveal the answer at the end of this video. See if you were right. Alright, this gray is driving me nuts. Just saying. Is it driving you guys nuts like it's driving me nuts? It's probably driving you nuts watching this video. That is, if you've made it this far. Now this thing's starting to take shape once we start putting dishes on there. Black dish. There it is. Oh, you know what? I don't have to wait till the end of the video. I could show you with this next step. There's the back. You can see it's got the dishes on there, so it's really starting to take shape. You can kind of see the wings are going to be here and here. And what all of you kids have been waiting for, these plates with pinholes, are for the flick fire missiles. Don't put your eye out. Oh my goodness. I have forgot another piece. Right when I get to that step, I realize it. I'm such a disappointment to myself. I really am. I'm disappointed in myself. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build everything up to it. And that way I can go get it and just put it right underneath. The problem is it's this giant piece right here that's used to hold on the dome windshield. So I kind of need that. That would really help out if I could hold on the windshield. Our fighter would really appreciate it if he had something to keep the wind out of his eyes, out of his mask. I can only get so far anyway before I need to go get it. I'm gonna make you wait. The suspense is killing you. Alright, maybe when I pause it, I'm gonna finish sorting the rest of these pieces so this can go a lot faster. A decorated dish. See, what I like about this set is there are no stickers. Any and everything that is decorated is printed on. Look at that cool print on the dish. Very well done. Very nice. All right, so I can get this far. So I can get that, but you can see I kind of need that piece to hook onto there. So I'll be back. Hey, I'm back, and ta-da! The pieces are semi-sorted, so this is gonna go a lot faster. I hope, fingers crossed. All right, so we've got the missing piece. I could have put it on while I was sorting, but I didn't. Let's save it for you kids. So there we go. There is the main body of the TIE Fighter. So you can see we've got our Technic still exposed there, but we will cover that up pretty quickly once we get the wings assembled. So I'm setting that to the side, and I'm gonna pan this out pretty far because these wings actually do get pretty big. And let me thumb through here, yeah. So basically I'm gonna build both of these wings at the same time. So it's gonna be a lot of repetitive. So if I'm doing two, because this is for, if I was to open bag 2, it would build one wing. Bag 3, it was one more wing. So it's basically saying build 2 of these halves of one wing. So 2 halves times 2 is actually 4. Do that math, kids. So I'm gonna do, I know, it's pretty confusing, but it's mathematical. So I have to build 4 of these. So there's 1, 2, and this is where it's gonna really fly. There's 4 of them. It's gonna use up a lot of pieces. Mathematical. Didn't I say this was gonna go faster once I sorted these pieces? All this gray is driving me nuts. Alright, I got you. I had my eye on that piece before I got there. here we go. Got 4 of them started. See, I told you to go faster. Now we're flying. Big long piece. Building on a flat surface also helps a ton. It'd be hard to be building this on the floor or on carpet. That'd be dreadful. Not that it couldn't be done. I just imagine it being a lot harder to accomplish. We're using all these wing pieces real quick. Looks like we're gonna use them all. All of them are used up already. That's cool. Okay. See how big these things are getting? This is only a quarter of them. Quarter of the size. They're getting big. So I got 4 of these things and they'll connect together like this to make one wing. So you can see I'm building both wings at the same time. Alright, we're gonna flip it over. Get some supporting pieces on there. So when I had to go get this piece, I just grabbed a handful of them. I didn't know how many I needed. Looks like I got just the right amount. Unless we need to add a few more. And then, oops, nope. I didn't get the right amount. Looks like I'm missing 2. I spoke too soon. Bummer. Alright, I'm not gonna pause it. See how fast I can get back. I'll be right back. How fast was that? Did you time me? Like what, 20 seconds or so? So I grabbed another little handful. I actually just brought 4 more. Will it be enough? I don't know. If it's not, let's go get some more. All right, now the big panels. Now these are starting to take shape. see now what they're gonna back up a little bit. They're just big. These are big, big, big. Big wings. So we got those two. Now this next step, they're actually telling us to connect them. So now what was 4 is now becoming 2. So 4 halves put together equals 2 wholes. Do that math, kids. Oh man. Flip it over. So there's a lot of flipping here. A lot of flipping. Now that we got the bulk of the pieces gone, this is really going to be pretty quick. It's very repetitive too now. You can see now how quickly I'm going. I'm able to pull the pieces real quick. There's not much stopping me from, or let's put it this way, there's not much getting in my way from finding the right pieces. Alright, so I gotta build 4 of these. I got 4 of them. I got a sub build to do. Put these to the side. Gotta build 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be the assembly that borders or goes around the perimeter of the wing. It's a lot of little plates, modified plates. A lot of snapping it all together. So, tiles to hold it all together. Shorter ones. We're basically building 4 of these. So we built 4, even though it said 2. We already went over the math earlier. Pay attention. Not going over it again. So if you're following along at home and you're saying, wait, it said 2, you're not paying attention. Alright, here's another one. It says 2, we're going to build 4. So here we go. Speed build. How fast can I build them? Pretty fast, huh? Sub build inside of a sub build. This is getting deep. We're getting deep into this build. Almost there. Okay. Done. And then these snap on like that. So that's our 4 that we had to build. Although it says 2, and then they snap on here and here. Actually a little flimsy. We'll add a little bit more support here in a second. So you can see how all that gray created this nice little perimeter around the wing. Cool. What's next? Alright, so now we're gonna start decorating these wings. Not only will these decorate it, they'll also help give it a little bit more structural support. Although I think they need a lot more. I think we'll find out that this model is going to be a lot more for looks than it is for play. It's just not structurally feasible. Trying to make fantasy spaceships in real life sometimes is not what it's meant to be. Alright, so for these things, how are these going to go on? Like that. Nothing holding it on there yet. We'll figure this out. Four more. All right, you can definitely see it coming together now, can't you? Almost there. Just got a few more pieces left. Might help if I put that on. There we go. Okay. Now we need something to hold these on. I guess this will do. do-ish. So here's the other printed tile. Focus. Aha, there you go. Get 2 of them in this set, which is very nice. And what's going on here? Why are they not fitting on there? Let me do these first. Really? I only got 2 of those? I'm supposed to get 4. Okay, there we go. Now, remember those Technic pieces earlier in the show here? We were about to make them come full circle because look what's left. Some axles that we will be putting to good use here in a second. One, 2. 1 in each wing. There we go. These honkin' modified brick slope inverted something or another slide right over that assembly with the axle still showing, so that holds the axle in place. That axle's not coming out. That's what that little brick assembly does. And last step, bring this sucker over here. No. Remember, we have that axle hole in there in addition to these Technic pins. So the pins are going to line right up with these holes over here, and then this axle will slide right into that receiver that's on the inside of this model. And just like that, your wings are on. Check that out. Not bad. And then you've got the pilot, the droid, Admiral, and a Death Star Trooper. Can you see them all? It's looking down from the top. So that's it. We'll do a review of this set and we'll drop it. Thanks for watching.